This is EmoNews. With us this evening is Mr. Thompson Alistair, who is the manager of the St. Kitts and Nevis netball team. Mr. Alistair, can you tell us how the tournament has been going for you so far?
Well, it's been a challenging one. At this point, we really thought that we would have been up with wins, but it's what it is. We have not won a game as yet, and so we are hoping tonight will be our first win.
And can you tell us how you feel about tonight's game?
Well, it's do or die tonight. As I just said, we haven't won a game yet, and Dominica hasn't won a game yet, so I know they will be fighting to win their first game tonight on their home court, and we will be fighting to go back home with a win. So I feel our chances are good, real good. We spoke last night as a team. We look at some faults that we made, and once we apply them today, we should be able to come out with this win today.
Lastly, is there any message that you'd like to share with aspiring netballers and young women in sports and athletics?
Well, I'd like to encourage young ladies to get into netball. In a time when we are competing with women football and all the other sports, it seems more lucrative for young ladies to go into football. But I'm encouraging them to join a netball team. Netball doesn't only develop you physically, but it's a holistic sport. It develops you mentally, socially, and so I'm encouraging them. It's all right to just join a team, a football team, because you want to travel. But if you want to develop the whole person, I think netball is the perfect sport for that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alistair, and all the best for this evening.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We have Roxanne Snyder from the St. Lucia netball team. Roxanne, how do you feel about the tournament so far?
I'm very appreciative for this tournament because it gives us a chance to actually play some netball again and to be at the international standard where we can gain points. I think that is a very, very good opportunity for the OECS members.
How do you feel tonight's game will go?
It will be a difficult game, to be honest, but we are ready. We are coming out, we have studied the game, we have put in the practice, and it's just for us to go out there and to want it more and to execute whatever we have been taught.
Lastly, can you share an inspiring message to aspiring netball players and young women in sports?
We know that sports, it's a lot about the physical appearance. So what we want our young ladies to do is to look at the other benefits of playing netball. We have the social aspect where you get to make friends for life, you get to meet new people, and we also have the mental abilities where you get to just relax, focus on your self-esteem, and then you have your long life skills where you have better time management, you are able to work better on a team and develop your leadership qualities.
Thank you so much, Roxanne, and all the best for tonight's game.
Thank you.
Tell us how the tournament has been going for you so far.
All right, well, the tournament has been going pretty good. However, we have had some challenges on our national team, which has cost us a little bit. You know, as we know that we are in the pandemic situation, and just unfortunately that there are about 5 or 6 players who went down to COVID, and which placed our team a little bit at a disadvantage. However, we have had to bring in some reinforcements to add to the team so that we can make a difference. And so far, I must say, I'm sure the Dominica public would have seen the difference from the first 2 games that we have played. So there have been marked improvement, and I'm looking forward to even more improvement.
Lovely. And how do you feel about tonight's game?
All right, well, tonight's game, I'm very hopeful. I'm very confident that we'll continue to show the improvement that we have been doing in the last 2 games. And I'm really looking for a victory this evening, by the grace of God.
Lastly, is there an inspiring message that you'd like to share with aspiring young netballers as well as young women in sports and athletics?
Oh yes, I would like to say to young women, to the youth, as well as young women and women of any age, as a matter of fact, that being involved in sports is very beneficial. And do not allow people to make you feel like because you're not a youth or you're not a youngster that you cannot come and be involved in sports. Here I am, the Vice President president of the Dominica Netball Association, but I'm also a player. And it means that we should not limit ourselves. Once we are capable, once we feel confident, once we're willing to work hard and train as I did, you're able and you have every right to be part of netball. So just go ahead, do the training, and also personal training is very important. Because when we face the challenges that we did on our team, it's because of my own personal training, which also contributed to my being asked to be on the team. So personal training is very important, as well as the training, general training for a team.
Thank you so much, Vernon. All the best for the game this evening.
Thank you very much.
It's Kizzy Thomas, who is the goal defense and goalkeeper for the Antigua and Barbuda netball team. Kizzy, can you tell us how the tournament has been for you overall, and what was the highlight for you?
Thank you for that question. I think the tournament overall was a great experience, yet again, always is. And the highlight of the tournament is not only to reunite with my netballers of Antigua and Barbuda, but also my netballers of the region. And the highlight of this tournament for me was just seeing the parade of colors, uniform on parade, and competing against the different countries. And this has been my highlight throughout the tournament.
As you spoke about the parade of colors and the different teams, who was your favorite team to compete against during the tournament?
I've always loved competing against all the teams, no matter what, but I've always loved competing against countries like St. Vincent, because given that they have this shooter who is such a great shooter, not only in her shooting, but also in her positioning on the field, and that gave me an opportunity to develop my skills and also learn to adjust and adapt on the fly.
Thank you. And lastly, what would you say is the most valuable thing that you learned during this tournament?
The most valuable thing I've learned in this tournament is to have patience, because with patience you learn to not only learn about yourself, but you also learn to motivate your players as well, and also to encourage them to do better. And with that, you get a better teamwork and camaraderie on and off the court.
Thank you so much, Kizzy, and well done on the tournament. Your team performed really well. I know that you all completed all your matches, so we look forward to seeing you all at the closing ceremony.
Thank you.